We have always been thinking that only USB-C to USB-C cables can have a built-in display where we can see the charging speed. But now I've found one from ocdun which is also having a display for a USB-A to USB-C plug, which is a super convenient thing because I think still USB-A is more widespread available. A lot of people are still using that. It's easier to use because sometimes USB-C to USB-C, especially with PD, can have some problems charging. And so usually USB-A to USB-C is more reliable. And now we have it also with a built-in display so we can see if and how fast it's really charging. So let's see how this really works. And so here we have it. Comes also with this Velcro strap, which I usually remove right away. Yeah, cable makes a really good impression, I would say. You can see a really nice braided quality, perfect bending behavior. Also here, close to the plugs, you can see it usually tries to keep it straight close to the plug to prevent any problems. Also on USB-A side, exactly how we want it. Really nice red or orange color. Looks somehow a little bit upscale. I mean, we have something special here, definitely. Yeah, I've been only buying USB-C to C cables with built-in display because it's so convenient. I think I will never buy a USB cable without a display. That's so helpful. By the way, there's also a sticker on it. And so I'm plugging the USB-A into the power bank and, for example, charging DJI Action 4, which doesn't have a really good charging display. I mean, of course, with modern smartphones, sometimes we have some good charging indicator, but with a lot of other devices, for example, GoPros, DJI Action cameras, a lot of other devices, we don't have that. So I'm activating the power bank and you can see it shows the charge here. Absolutely awesome. Shows me 5.2 watts charging here, something which I didn't know before. I had no clue how fast it's charging unless I was using USB-C to C or was using a charger with a built-in display. So for example, also when I charge it now on the go in my pocket from a power bank, I can see now how fast it's charging. By the way, we cannot only use this cable for fast charging of up to 6 amps, which I think is really high. I've never seen more than 5 amps or so. So with the maximum here of 6 amps, we are usually far away from using that. And we cannot only use it for fast charging, we can also use it for data transfer. I've already been using this cable with this DJI Action 4 to transfer videos to my PC and it worked pretty good. There was no problem compared to my favorite cable, and so transfer speed was at around 33 megabytes per second, which I think is on a pretty high level for USB 2.0. So I guess it's only 2.0, not 3.0. But don't pin me down on this one here. This is just what I've experienced here. The display does not only show numbers, it has also a PD indicator. I don't know why. My assumption is that this is a standard plug which is also used for USB-C to C cables, because as far as I know, USB-A to USB-C is never supporting PD. I've tested it even with an adapter here, put it into this PD plug and then connected here. It's nicely charging, but it doesn't show PD. So I think we don't have real PD support here. Maybe some people here even interested in the cable resistance, and you can see it stays clearly below 100 milliohm, usually below 200 milliohm, a good number. And when we are even below 100 milliohm, then it's an excellent number. And so usually you can see it at around 90 milliohm, a lot of times even below 90 milliohm. Definitely proves that we have a really good quality cable here. An information which I couldn't find, and that's the fact that it doesn't work for all devices. I mean, it works for charging, but it doesn't show the charging speed for all devices. I've tested it for all the 5 phones which I have, and it worked with showing the speed, but I have a USB fan where it doesn't show the speed, but I have also a USB speaker, which is not a phone, obviously, and there it works showing the speed. So it's a little bit different. Looks like it's consistently working for phones, but not for every other device. The company is saying our cable is specifically designed for phones, as it is a diagnostic cable that can display error codes if there are charging issues with the phone. That's maybe why it doesn't work for some other devices. And so I've been using it pretty much on a daily basis since about 1 week, and it has been working really reliable, never had any charging issues. And apart from the one single fan or dust blower, it has been showing the charging speed on every device, also on my GoPro. And so I'm pretty happy with it. And so if you're also interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experience with this charging cable, and just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.